1941. I've always felt responsible for World War II. The first thing I remember liking that liked me back was food. I had a bad puberty. It lasted 17 years. I'm a high school graduate. I went to art school. My entrance exam was on a book of matches. I decided to move out of the house when I was 24. My mother still refers to this as the time I ran away from home. Eventually, I ran to Minneapolis, where it's cold, and I figured I'd keep better. Now I'm back in Manhattan. New York, this is your last chance. You know, it's a little early in the morning for jokes.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just checking things over.
Yeah? Well, you're at the store, huh?
Oh, no.
You're not? Well, then what do you...
I'm him.
The dummy? You're Vic Rhodes.
Yeah.
Oh, the goalie. Yeah, hi.
Hi.
Rhoda Morgenstern. We've never met, but somehow I feel I know you intimately.
You work here all the time?
Oh, no. Usually I do department store windows, yeah. I'm just freelancing at this time, you know, and they send you where they want you to go, and you have to go because... Do you listen to this? Here I am, discussing the thrills and chills of window dressing with a big-time jock.
You know, you are very cute.
No, I didn't know that. What are you going to be doing here today, Vic?
Oh, I'm just going to meet the customers when they open up the store.
Oh.
Smile, shake hands, stuff like that.
Hey, listen, there's a whole bunch of them out there. I mean, there must be 100 people online. You're very popular.
Yeah, I guess I am. There's also a sign out there that says the first 100 people get free hockey pucks.
I never saw so many hockey pucks in my life.
Yeah, you ought to see my net during a bad game.
Well, I think I'm just about finished.
What, for the day?
No. After here, I go over and do a liquor store window. After that, a pet shop, which is a challenge, being creative with kitty litter.
So, that's your day. What about your night? How about a steak and a flick?
Oh, no, I'm sorry, I can't.
And how about dinner and a movie?
Thanks a lot, but no.
Are you married?
No.
Well, then why don't you want to go out with me? I'm with the New York Rangers. First string.
Oh, listen, Vic, please. A few months ago, I would have been standing out on that line myself, I swear. But right now, I'm sort of going with somebody.
What do you mean, sort of? Are you engaged?
No.
Look, I'm not talking about a one-night stand. We're in town till Thursday.
You're okay, Vic.
Yeah. Well, then why don't you want to go out with me?
No kidding, Vic. I'm really kind of going with someone.
Okay, Rhoda. Look, could you stand a little constructive criticism?
Yeah, sure, what?
You got my pants on backwards.
I'm sorry. I never dressed a hockey player before. Hi. What are you doing?
Putting a bulb in. It burned out from opening the door so much.
Listen, Brenda, did Joe happen to call while I was out?
No? Were you expecting him to?
It's just it. I don't know what to expect.
Is something wrong with you and Joe?
No, Brenda, it's just that things are starting to get confusing. Like at work today, this really attractive guy came on to me in the window.
Another flasher?
Brenda, no, a really sweet guy. He's a big-time hockey player. And he asked me to go out with him tonight.
Hey, if you go, maybe you can get me a season pass.
Brenda, this was for dinner and a show. I mean, for a season's pass, I have to go on the road with them.
So what did you say?
No, of course, because I'm going with Joe. But then I got to thinking. It's not really going with. It's more like waiting for.
No, it's better than nothing.
Hey, why am I always waiting for him to drop in on me? Why can't I drop in on him?
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking of dropping in on some guy the other night.
Why didn't you?
I didn't know anybody.
Well, I tell you, I want to see Joe tonight. So I'm going over and see him.
Wow.
What wow? It's simple. And if I want to know where I stand with him, I'll just ask him where I stand. It's that simple, Brenda.
But what if he's not alone?
It just got complicated.
So you're not going?
Sure, I'm going. Yeah.
Rhoda.
Hi, Joe. I just decided to drop over. I mean, many a time you just drop over to my place unannounced, so I figured as long as I want to see you, there's nothing wrong with me coming over here unannounced. It's only fair, right?
Right, Rhoda. It's only fair.
So I just wanted to get that straight. Bye.
Aren't you going to come in?
I really don't think I should drop in like this.
You've already dropped, so come on in.
You sure it's okay?
Oh, sure. Oh, you're crazy.
Oh, what?
You thought that I might have had another woman in here, didn't
No,
you?
no. Yeah, I did. Yeah. It is funny, my thinking that, right?
Oh, yeah.
No, listen, I just got to wondering. What is it you do here, alone, by yourself? Huh?
Well, for instance, tonight I'm counting underwear.
I think we know each other well enough. How many you got? Hey, Joe, I came over tonight because I want to talk about us.
Hey, wait a minute. We still love each other. Everything's still the same, isn't it?
Sure.
Just a spot check, that's all.
Okay. Well, listen, I wanted to drop. I didn't really drop by. I was just saying I was dropping in because
Just a minute.
You want to be private?
Nah, I got no secrets. Hello? Yeah. Who's this? Who? You mean of the New York Rangers? Hey, it's great to get a call from you, Vic, but you must have the wrong number because... Yes, she is. Just a minute. It's for you.
Yeah.
You want to be private?
No, I got no secrets anymore. Joe, hello? Yeah, of course I remember you. Yeah, finally got your pants on right. Easy explanation. Yeah, Vic. Oh, tell me, how did you get this number? Oh, she did. Brenda. Yeah. Well, what emergency did you tell her it was? Hey, Vic, thinking about me while you're in the shower is not an emergency. Hey, listen, like I told you today at the store, I am really going with somebody. And I wish you wouldn't call again, huh? Because this is the best relationship I've ever had in my life. Okay, goodbye. Joe, I don't understand our relationship. Now, just where do we stand?
You know where we stand. I love you, you love me.
So what are we gonna do? Just keep on loving each other?
Hey, don't say just.
Okay, what are we gonna do? Keep on loving each other? I need the just.
Rhoda, what do you really want, huh?
I really want to feel that our relationship is something solid, you know? I mean, I want to know what's going on with us, for sure, without having to guess.
Don't you think I feel the same thing?
Do you?
Oh, sure. Look, honey, we both love each other, so let's do something about it, right?
Right. What?
Rhoda, let's live together.
Roll?
Yeah?
How'd it go? Rhoda, something happened. Tell me.
Well, Joe popped the question.
Hey, hey, hey!
Hold it. The question he popped was, will you live with me?
Huh? Hey, hey! At least that's something solid.
Yeah, but I didn't say yes or no. So hungry.
Uh-oh. Rhoda, look what you're doing. You're gonna eat instead of facing up to a decision. And you always tell me that's wrong. That's not the new Rhoda at the refrigerator. That's the old Rhoda.
All right. The old Rhoda will eat while the new Rhoda decides. What's this?
My strawberry facial cream. It's a little greasy.
Oh, Brenda, if only I had time to think. It all happened so fast.
Rhoda, I know I'm your youngest sister, but do you want my opinion?
Tell me what it is first.
Well, I think that you really want to do it, but something in your 1950s type background is stopping you.
Right. I can't just start packing and forget every Doris Day movie I ever saw. I mean, there's a lot of things to consider here.
Well, maybe we could talk about it. Discuss the fors and against.
Maybe, yeah.
Which side do you want me to take?
Take against. There's more to pick from.
Okay. Okay, here's a big against. Ma.
Oh, that's big. Brenda, did you believe it? I never even thought about Ma.
Yes, you did, but you're repressing it.
You know, I really wish you didn't have a friend in analysis.
I can't think of any more against. The against are rotten. Let's hear some for the fors.
Okay. I'm tired of being alone. I want to share me with somebody. I finally found a man I can love who loves me back. And I don't want to be with him just part-time. I want to be with him every single day, including mornings and weekends. So what's wrong with living with him? Huh? I mean, this isn't the 19th century. This is the space age. And I want to share his space.
All right, you're gonna do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
And I can fix it so that Ma never finds out.
It's ridiculous. I'm gonna tell Ma. You think I want that hanging over my head? No, I'm gonna tell her. The sooner the better.
Well, when are you gonna tell her?
Now.
Oh, surprise.
Hi, Pop. How
Rhoda.
are you? Hi. Hi, Pop.
Brenda. Oh, my God. Well, what's this? And what's that? Rhoda, you're not going back to Minneapolis.
No, Pop.
You're moving in with us.
No, but you're getting warm.
Where's Ma?
Your mother.
Yeah.
Your mother.
Pop, you don't know if Ma's home or not?
Of course she's not. No, Brenda, believe me, when your mother is home, I know it. No, I'm just trying to think where she told me she was going. Oh, of course. She went over to your Aunt Rose's. They're not speaking to each other, so they decided to talk. So, is there something special you want to talk to her about?
Well,
Yeah?
Maybe we should come back when the lady of the house is in.
Yeah, I think that's best. It is not
Rhoda.
the sort of thing.
Rhoda, are you in some kind of female trouble?
Oh, no, Pop. It's nothing like what you're thinking.
What? I don't even know what I'm thinking.
No, I mean, it's nothing that I've done.
It's something she's going to do.
Oh, well, do you want to tell me about it now, or do you want to wait until after you do it?
Nah. I want you to know.
Terrific.
Sit down, Pop, huh? Now. Okay, it's Joe.
Joe, very nice fella, Joe.
The best, the best.
Now, see, we really love each other.
Oh, boy, do they love each other.
Good.
And, Joe has asked me to live with him, and I decided to do it.
Brenda, leave the room.
Pop, I'm old enough to vote.
Then go someplace and vote.
If anybody wants me, I'll be in the refrigerator.
Rhoda, you're telling me that this suitcase is like instead of a trousseau.
Yeah, right, Pop. And, I guess what I really want is, your blessing.
Rhoda, whatever you do, you have my blessing. Your mother's blessing, you may have trouble with.
Pop, see, I just want to be straight with you. I wanted to be honest, but I don't want you to feel bad.
Oh, Rhoda, don't worry about me, Rhoda. You just be sure that you take the time to make the right decision. And that you're not rushing into something just because somebody else wants you to. The most important thing, Rhoda, is how you feel.
Right.
Good.
So I'm moving in with Joe. Thanks, Pop.
What, thanks? I was hoping I talked you out of it.
Listen, do you want me to wait around and talk to Ma about it?
No, I'll tell Ma.
Are you sure?
I can handle it. Rhoda, I can handle it. See what I'll have to do? I'll have to take her down to Miami Beach. That's like when I had to tell her that you were moving to Minneapolis.
Oh, right.
Sure, that's the answer. Right down to Miami Beach. What I'll do is I'll tell her down there. And with the sound of the breakers, see, she'll only hear every other word and it won't be so bad. Gee, with news like this, maybe I better take her to Niagara Falls.
Hi. What do you say to somebody when you start living together?
Oh, I'm glad you're here.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad I am, too. I'm glad. Oops. Having trouble.
You look a little nervous, huh?
Yeah, well, I'm always this way the first day at camp. But I don't know why I should feel this way now, Joe. At least here I know who I'm bunking with.
Oh, I'm gonna have to get you your own set of keys, and I'm gonna put your name on the mailbox.
Yeah.
What would you like, Ms. or Miss or what?
Oh, for starters, let's go with R. Morgenstern. Why lay it in their lap? Let them guess a little.
I'm really glad you're gonna be living here. We're gonna have so much fun.
Stop that. Listen. Now, wait. Now, just so I don't feel guilty when it's not so much fun, I want to pay half the rent.
That's ridiculous. No. I'll be like a landlord.
Good. Then if something goes wrong, I know where to complain.
Okay, we'll talk about it, but not now, huh?
Hey, what about soap? Soap. Now, listen, I never ever mentioned this when I was a transient, but I really hate your brand.
Well, in the demolition business, we like a strong soap.
Yeah,
I tell you what, I'll be daring. We'll buy 2 soaps.
Yeah, Joe, but you only have 1 dish there in the shower. I mean, you put a bar of soap on top of another bar, the top one always slides off.
Okay, we'll put your soap in the soap dish, and I'll get one of those bars that you put around your neck on a cord, soap on a rope.
Very good. Hey, you sure you never done this before?
Let's unpack. Come on.
Now, listen, it can wait till the morning, huh?
Okay, I'll put it in the closet, and, hey, listen, if there's anything around here you don't like, tell me.
Gee, you make it sound so permanent.
Well, yeah. As far as I'm concerned, it is permanent.
Yeah, keys, mild soap, strong soap, name on the mailbox. I mean, it's almost like the real thing.
Rhoda, what's wrong?
Nothing. I'm a little nervous is what I am. But really, Joe, believe me, I really feel happy. I am. I mean, everything's wonderful. This is probably the best night of my life. Except something just occurred to me and...
What?
No. Now, maybe I better not mention it because we're just starting out living together. Forget it.
Tell me?
No, I'm not. I'm not going to tell you. I feel guilty and I'm...
Hey, if we're going to start living together, we got to tell each other everything.
Okay, Joe, I want to be married.
When did you realize that?
Right in the middle of the soaps. And Joe, I can't tell you how ashamed of myself I feel. I mean, I thought I was so hip, so beyond that, with it, 1970s. I want to get married. I can't believe this. I mean, listen, I do want my name in the mailbox, you're right, but I want the same name as yours. Yes, married. What a depressing thing to find out about yourself. I mean, this is so conventional. I mean, Ma, yeah, all that good work was not in vain. My daughter wants to be married. That's it, Joe, there it is. I want to be married to you.
Married, huh?
Yeah, please don't say it again.
Married, huh?
If you say you will, I'll never ask you for another thing.
And that's what you really want, huh?
Oh, yeah, Joe. I really, really do. I'm real sorry.
Look, Rhoda, I love you, but once you've been divorced, you get a little, I don't know, you get frightened of marriage, you know.
Are you kidding? Listen, once you've been single, you're frightened of marriage. Joe, I'm so sure about us. I really am. Look at me. Look how sure I am.
You sure look sure. Well, I'd be lying if I said I hadn't thought of marrying you, Rhoda, but that's why I figured it was such a good idea for you to move in. I thought that we'd talk seriously about getting married once we were living together for a while.
Oh.
But Rhoda, it's been only 45 seconds.
They've been good seconds, Joe.
Rhoda, they've been some of the greatest seconds of my life. Okay, let's do it.
You mean it?
You try and get out of it.
You mean it? Hey, hey, hey!
Hello. Hiya, Mary. Who is this? It's me, Rhoda. Hey, did I wake you up? I don't know. What time is it? Well, it's 2:30 in the morning here. Then I think you woke me up. Rhoda, are you all right? Oh, yeah, I'm just great. Listen, are you sitting down, kid? Yeah, should I be? Nah, not for this. Because if you're sitting down, you won't be able to jump. Rhoda, what is it? Mary, I'm getting married. Married? You and Joe? Yeah, right. Oh! You're jumping, aren't you? Yeah! Well, just keep on jumping. I'll tell you when your 3 minutes are up. World War II. The first thing I remember liking that liked me back was food. I had a bad puberty. It lasted 17 years. I'm a high school graduate. I went to art school. My entrance exam was on a book of matches. I decided to move out of the house when I was 24. My mother still refers to this as the time I ran away from home. Eventually, I ran to Minneapolis, where it's cold, and I figured I'd keep better. Now I'm back in Manhattan. New York, this is your last chance.
Does Joe like waffles? What? Does Joe like waffles?
Brenda, please stop worrying about my wedding gift.
I wasn't worrying about a gift. I was thinking about waffles. You know, I thought I had it all solved this afternoon by giving you a shower.
Brenda, now listen to me. Showers are for girls your age.
Yeah, but the only trouble is most of us don't get married until we're your age.
Brenda, listen, I love anything that you give me. Really. I love the fact that you care this much about it. Really, it's wonderful. In fact, let's make that your gift to me, that you care this much. I love it. Thank you.
How about not a yogurt maker. I really feel stupid bothering you about this, but I mean, it's so deep now. It's really important I come up with something good. I might be the first person to die of wedding gift failure. Want some health cereal?
Sure.
What kind of milk do you want on the cereal? Regular, low fat, non-fat?
What are you having?
Chocolate.
Brenda.
You know what I liked about the shower idea? Even if it was a rotten shower, you know, we could still have a lot of fun talking about it afterwards.
Yeah, Brenda, no. Showers are not my style. I'm too old to giggle.
I'm never going to think of anything.
Okay, maybe the shower is not such a bad idea.
Yeah?
Except I don't know if I can be guest of honor at an affair where you know everybody's talking about you.
Oh, you've heard it all before.
Have I?
I mean, darling, when I heard Rhoda was getting married,
I screamed so loudly.
that my husband rushed right in from the new dry heat sauna and said, Helen, don't tell me Rhoda Morgenstern is getting married.
Well, my dear, you could have knocked me over with a paper towel. I mean, that girl. She's 33 years old, and this is her first time around the track. I'm home. We gotta get that fixed.
So, what do you think?
I think it looks sensational.
Yeah, terrific. Very clever, you know. A shower, umbrellas. Terrific.
You remember my friend Ellen?
Smile. Beautiful. Thanks. No, hold on. I want to get one with you in it, too. Rhoda, I'm taking pictures of the whole shower. Now, it's including developing and printing, one of each. This is my gift to you, Rhoda. Thank you very much, Ellen. That's great. Okay, now you. Where did you find people to invite to this event? Come on, come clean.
Okay, I'll tell you. I got your high school yearbook. I sent out invitations to all the girls who wrote in it. 48 of them.
My high school yearbook?
Yeah. Rhoda, you know, I never knew that you were in the choir.
Oh, I never was. I just wore the robe for 4 years so nobody could see my hips. 48 invitations, huh? Hey, how many are coming? No, let me guess. 7.
No, 5.
Twins couldn't make it, huh?
No. Hello.
This is Carlton, your doorman, speaking from the
lobby?
Yeah, there's a lady down here. She says she's from high school, but she looks like she's got quite a few miles on her.
Well, send her up.
I'll try.
Listen, Brenda, I gotta know who's coming.
Why?
Because then when I say, oh, you haven't changed a bit, I'll know who I'm lying to.
Well, there's Jeanette Lamont.
Oh, Jeanette. Oh, that's terrific. I love her. I remember we used to practice smoking together.
And Susan Alborn.
Oh, old easy Susie.
Yeah. Myrna Morgenstein.
Oh, my little friend from alphabetical order.
Yeah, and Linda Monroe and Harriet Strongen.
Wait a minute. Did you say Linda Monroe?
Yeah.
No.
Well, what, is something wrong?
Oh, well, not really. I mean, listen, it's been 15 years, right? Maybe she's changed. We thought that she was a friend of yours. No.
Yeah, she wrote in your book, good luck with Chuck, love you forever.
Oh, yeah, and after she wrote that, she told Chuck that I didn't go in for heavy petting, and he dropped me.
What was considered heavy petting in those days?
When you came home with less Angora than you started with. Here we go.
Rhoda,
Rhoda Morgenstern?
Myrna Morgenstein. Hi there.
I'm so happy for you. I mean, I was happy at the other 79 showers I went to for our class, but not as happy as I am for you because you're the last one.
Myrna, I want you to meet my sister Brenda, and this is her friend Ellen.
Nice to meet you.
Same here.
Oh, Myrna, I remember back in school when they used to call roll. Everybody would say here, except you. You always said present.
That was my only way of being different. I was very shy back then.
So, Myrna, tell me, what did you do after graduation?
I went right home.
What I meant was, later. I mean, what's going on in your life?
Oh, well, I'm really doing fine. You remember how much fun we had in high school, Rhoda?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, those were the happiest days of my life. I'll never top them.
It's too bad you can't cling to high school.
Yes, you can. And I figured out how. You see, I became alumni secretary for our old class. In fact, I can safely say that I love the class of 59 more than I love my cat.
You haven't changed, Myrna. You always liked cats.
No, I always had cats. I never liked them.
Well, are you married?
Like 11% of our class, I'm not.
How do you know that?
Well, you see, as alumni secretary, I have to keep up to date. Yeah, 89% of our class is married. There are 275 children and 38 divorces.
No kidding. Oh, thanks, Brenda.
But here's the biggest surprise of all. Nobody in the class of 59 has died.
We did have a great hygiene teacher.
We sure did. May she rest in peace.
So, Myrna, tell me, you might know, how was Linda Monroe doing?
It's hard for me to tell you this, Rhoda, but she did great.
How nice.
I admire how well you're pretending to take it.
Rhoda! Rosie! It's Susie! Oh, look at you.
Oh, Rhoda! You must have some great diet you don't even show. How far along are you?
How far along?
Yeah.
Oh, Susie, this is a bridal shower.
A bridal shower? Oh, shoot. I brought you diapers and a teething ring. You see, I figured that...
Yeah, I know. It's hard to believe that somebody my age is just now getting married, but I figured better late than never, right?
Sometimes I think never is better. This is number 5.
Oh, Susie, then you're going to need these before I do.
Rhoda, what kind of birth control are you using?
Oh, the pill.
That's what I used. Myrna, you here?
Present. It's sure been a long time, Susie.
Oh, it's so good to see you. Woo, wait, no.
No?
Myrna, I haven't seen you in 15 years.
How are Timothy, Patrick, Gail, and Andrew?
Myrna, how do you...
Oh, listen, I keep up to date. I'm just sorry I didn't send a note last month when Timothy got his swimming certificate.
That's okay.
Susie,
Yeah.
this is my sister, Brenda.
Hello.
And her friend Ellen.
Yeah.
Susan.
Pardon us for not rising.
So, Susan, when's the happy day?
9 months ago.
Are you going to have natural childbirth?
No, I had it with the first 3. I lost interest in the miracle of birth.
Rhoda.
Jeanette.
How are you?
Jeanette Lamont. Oh, of all the people, I'm so glad you could come.
Listen, I wouldn't do this for anybody else. But if I don't do it for my best friend from high school, who'll I do it for? Nowadays, my best friends are people I don't even like.
Some of the girls are already here, Jeanette.
Say hi.
Oh, here, give me that. That's mine.
The same.
Hello.
Can I help you?
Hello.
I'm Harriet Strongen from the Bronx, and I got your invitation.
Aha.
Do we know each other?
See, this party is for people that I went to high school with in 1959.
1959? That's the year I retired.
From what?
Everything.
There was only one Harriet Strongen in the phone book, so I sent her the invitation. I made a mistake.
Well, I'm sorry we got you here for nothing.
You're having cake. I love cake.
Would you like to stay? Please stay.
Oh, well, thank you. And you can keep the gift. It's a lavender sachet. I hope that men still like the smell of lavender. Too many things are unscented today.
Rhoda, I can't believe how wonderful you look.
Oh, Jeanette, look who's talking. You look absolutely marvelous.
Thanks. I jog 5 miles every day, eat only organic foods, and have sex on a regular basis. And everything's been just great since my divorce.
Yellow.
Hello. This is Carlton, your doorman.
Oh, hiya, Carlton, old buddy.
Hey, have you been drinking?
What makes you think that?
'Cause the first time I can understand what you're saying.
Well, what do you need, pal?
There's a lady down here to see you.
Who?
I don't know, but she's wearing a black hat.
It's either Linda or Billy Jack.
Gee, Rhoda, you know, I'm sorry I invited this person who bothers you so much, but I didn't know.
Oh, Brenda, I know you didn't know.
I should have gotten you a waffle iron.
Here.
Hello, Rhoda.
Hi, Linda. Gee, it's, nice to see you.
It is?
Yeah.
It's nice.
Well, yeah, it's nice.
Here's a little something for you.
Oh, well, thank you, Linda.
Oh, Rhoda. Let me look at you.
Come on, Linda.
I said, let me look at you.
Sure, of course. I didn't know you were that serious.
My. You must be so proud of what you've done to yourself, Rhoda. It's amazing. You're absolutely attractive.
Well, you know, Linda, it's...
Champagne, Linda?
Who's this?
Nobody, nothing. It doesn't matter. They're just a relative.
That's my sister.
Oh. Here, darling, take this, will you, and put it somewhere safe, huh?
Sure. I'll put it in the fur room.
Oh, will you look who's here? High school! Hi, sweet Myrtle. How lovely to see you. Look pretty good, kiddo. Hello. Susie. I haven't seen you since graduation. You haven't changed a bit. How many is this?
This is 5.
You ought to take that husband of yours, chain him to the kitchen sink.
It wouldn't help. He'd get me while I was doing the dishes.
Is this Miss Anderson?
Miss
Anderson, our hygiene teacher.
Miss Anderson died. I'm terribly sorry. It's really hard to get a group of alumni together, so if you just fill me in on what you've all been doing, I'll put it in the newsletter.
Certainly. Terrific. What would you like to know?
Everything.
Brenda, I need a lot more champagne.
How much money do you have?
My, what a fun question.
We heard you were rich. Well, rich. Rich is a relative term. All depends what you consider rich. I don't consider myself rich. It all depends what you call rich. What do you call rich?
Over $2 million.
Then I'm rich. Matter of fact, if you consider 3 million rich, then I'd still be rich. I don't believe it.
$3 million.
What do you say? Thank you very much. It wasn't easy. Don't forget, in 1959, there weren't as many opportunities for women as there are today. I had to do it the hard way. I married money. But we're here to celebrate Rhoda's wedding, right? Rhoda's wedding. To Rhoda. Oh. So, Rhoda, what's he like, huh?
I'll show her the picture, Rhoda. No, I don't think anybody will.
Show me the picture.
Show her the picture.
Cute.
Cute. Yum.
Oh, his nose is broken? Huh? Remember when we both tried out for cheerleader and you didn't make it because you couldn't boom-a-lacka?
I never tried out for cheerleader.
You most certainly
No,
did.
I didn't.
I remember it distinctly.
If you remember it, I guess I must have.
Rhoda! Would you like something to eat?
No, darling, thank you. I'm saving my appetite. My husband and I are going to a really wonderful place for dinner.
Well, this is wonderful. I trimmed the fat.
Speaking of trimming the fat, you know what I mean?
Linda.
Yes,
Could I please see you for a minute? Of course. Excuse me. Thank you. What? Get out of here.
Is it too much cheap champagne, Rhoda?
You have 20 seconds to go.
Is it jealousy? Is that what it is, Rhoda?
15 seconds, Linda.
I think I'll stay a while.
No, listen, I'm not going to back down this time. Not this time.
What can you do?
I can, tell everybody in this room that in 3 years you didn't take your gym suit home to be washed.
I have to go now. It was wonderful to see you here. Couldn't look better. Take care of yourself, will you, sweetheart? Lovely to see you. No, I just dropped by to wish Rhoda well and give her a gift. Who am I kidding? Rhoda asked me to leave. I've always been a little pushy, a little aggressive with Rhoda. No. And today, for the first time, Rhoda had the guts to confront me. And I would like to, I'm taking my gift back.
You know what? She took my lavender sachet.
So aren't you going to watch me open Linda's gift?
Is it ticking?
It's from Tiffany's.
Well, it could be a sterling silver bomb.
Hey, silver ice tongue.
Oh, very classy silver ice tongues. Don't get your hands cold.
I'll have to use these next time I shake hands with Linda. Brenda, thank you for a wonderful shower. Really.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I just want to talk to you about one thing.
Sure.
Well, you remember when You were taking all that stuff from Linda when she was laying it on you.
Yeah.
And the only time you spoke up was when she started to put me down?
Yeah.
Well, I just wanted you to know
Yeah, I know that you're 21 years old and you're perfectly capable of taking care of yourself. Yeah.
No, that I can use all the help I can get.
December 1941. I've always felt responsible for World War II. The first thing I remember liking that liked me back was food. I had a bad puberty. It lasted 17 years. I'm a high school graduate. I went to art school. My entrance exam was on a book of matches. I decided to move out of the house when I was 24. My mother still refers to this as the time I ran away from home. Eventually, I ran to Minneapolis, where it's cold, and I figured I'd keep better. Now I'm back in Manhattan. New York, this is your last chance.
Oh, thanks, Glenn.
I can't believe it. You know, it seems like just yesterday you moved in. And here you are moving out to get married.
Yeah. Well, someday it's going to happen for you, Brenda. You meet a wonderful guy, fall in love, decide to get married, and be just as nauseous as I am right now. Oh, that's Joe for the trunk. Listen, can you...
I got it.
Thank you. Hi, Joe.
Hi, honey. Hiya, Bren.
Hello, Joe. I'm gonna miss that around here, too. The lingering scent of aqua velva.
Truck's ready, huh?
Yeah, all ready, Joe. Listen, why don't I get Carlton to give you a hand?
The doorman? No, he's really loaded again.
What do you mean, really?
He just blew his whistle to hail me an elevator.
Hello?
This is Carlton, your doorman, from your lobby, you know.
Good, Carlton. You know where you are. What is it?
There's this strange woman on her way up.
A strange woman? Why didn't you find out who it is?
I know who it is. It's your mother.
Thanks. You know, it might be my imagination, but I think I'm starting to smell scotch coming through this.
Hey, what's Ma doing here?
She's probably coming to reopen negotiations.
There's nothing to negotiate. We decided to get married quietly in the judge's chambers, and that's it. Right, Joe?
Hey, it's up to you. I'm staying out of it. I'm still getting over my first wedding.
Bad, huh?
Well, I knew I was in trouble when the minister said you may kiss the bride, and she said don't smear my makeup.
Hi, Ma. Hi, Rhoda. Hi, Brenda.
Hi, Ma.
Hi there, son-in-law.
Hi, Ida.
Tell me, Joe, you nervous about Sunday? Well, you know, some men on their wedding morning wake up with crazy thoughts in their head like, should I go through with this? Let me reassure you, you should.
It's really going to be fun having you for mother-in-law, Ida.
Why don't you ever talk to me like that?
Ma, when did I ever give you the impression that I didn't think you were fun?
Okay, Ida, let me get this trunk out of here.
Joe, lift with the legs. Don't strain yourself before the wedding.
I'll see you later, Rhoda.
Yeah, bye, Joe.
Ro, I'm gonna clean some of your stuff out of the bathroom for you.
Oh, thanks, Brenda. That's great.
Oh, Rhoda.
What?
To think that in 2 days, my firstborn will be married.
Yeah.
Where are you getting married again? I keep forgetting.
Ma, we have been around on this a dozen times now. Now, just accept the fact that I am not having a big wedding. I mean, you'll save us both a lot of trouble if you just let me do this my own way, huh?
You think this is for me? For me? Well, forget me. I'm not important. But what about your father? Think of his feelings.
I know it doesn't matter to Pop.
Doesn't matter to Pop. Well, let me tell you, little lady, that just the other day I heard that poor man say to your Aunt Rose, if Rhoda doesn't have a big wedding, there will be no living with Ida.
Brenda, did you hear this? Do you believe this person? I'm going to be married in 48 hours, and she is still trying to change my wedding plans.
I'm not trying to do anything. The situation here is that I've already done something.
If nobody asks what, I still have a chance.
Well, I certainly hope that nobody asks what, because what I've done would be very hard to tell you. Because it's huge. And only a mother would understand why I have done this.
What? Done what? What?
Well, since you've asked, without actually clearing it with you, Rhoda, I have asked some people up to the apartment for a get-together on Sunday.
Oh, before or after the wedding, Ma?
During.
Wait a minute. Let me get this, please. You have actually planned a wedding for me at your apartment, knowing that I don't want a big ceremony?
What do you consider big?
Anything over 12 people.
I may have overstepped.
How many, Ma?
Not counting musicians, 79.
Overstepped. You are awe-inspiring. Yeah. You know, in a crazy kind of way, she may be a great woman.
You can't do this, Ma. You really can't.
Yeah, you're not going to force me into this.
I mean, you can do a lot, but this you can't do.
No way.
You have
I'm
really
not doing
overstepped
it. You
yourself.
understand? Ma, I'm going to have my marriage the way I want to have it, the way I planned it originally, no matter what. Because this time, it isn't just another day in my life. It's my wedding day, and that's it.
So, what's your decision?
Who are we kidding, Rhoda? She's gonna get you.
How? Ma, I'm getting married the way I planned.
Okay, Rhoda, you do what you have to do. I'll make the best of it.
She's gonna get you.
Of course, I don't know what I'm going to do with those 79 people on the folding chairs facing the mantel. Not to mention Grandmother Morgenstern, who, when I called her at the home, to invite her to your wedding, said that she never thought that she'd live to see you get married. I just hope the disappointment doesn't...
She got you.
Okay, Ma, okay. You win, you're still the champ. If it's all right with Joe, we will get married at your place.
Whatever you want.
Mary!
Oh, Rhoda!
Mary!
Hi.
Oh, Mary.
Oh, wow.
What happened to you?
Oh, well-
I thought you were coming in last night.
I know. The Minneapolis airport was fogged in. I was there from 7 o'clock last night until 5 this morning. I must look awful.
Yeah, you really do, kid. I hate to gloat, Mare, but for the first time in my life, I think I look better than you do.
Oh, Rhoda, I've really missed you.
You've missed me. I've lost my only link to classy.
Ah.
I'm so glad you're here. I really, Mary.
Oh, boy.
Mary, this is weird, but I think I see a man leaving this way that looks just like you. I don't believe this.
Sorry we're late, Rhoda. We wanted to freshen up a little.
Oh, I'm so happy for you, Rhoda.
Oh, Mary Lou. Wow, Lou, what a hug.
That is no longer a hug. You are now holding him up.
What are you guys doing here?
Well, they drove me to the airport, and we sat around talking about you and the wedding.
Yeah, they gave us free liquor. We toasted you a few times. And a few more times.
And then Mr. Grant said everybody should do at least one dumb, crazy thing in his lifetime, and this one agreed.
And here we are. Hey, it's crazy, isn't it? And I'm not a guy that does crazy things, right?
Oh, but I'm so glad you did it. Because now 3 of my favorite people in the world are here for my wedding. Well, 3 out of 4 ain't bad.
I'll go get our luggage, Lou.
I have my claim checks right here.
So I'm gonna go outside and start pleading for a cab.
Nonsense. I reserved a car. I'll drive you. That way, I can point out various landmarks of historical interest.
Wait, Phyllis, you were gonna show me New York?
Actually, I was thinking of Mary. You can sit in the back with Lou and Murray and talk about sports.
I just remembered, Lou. We don't have any luggage.
I do.
Mary must have a suitcase. Where's your stuff, Mary?
Yes, it's white. Mr. Grant has my initials on it. No, wait, no, I didn't bring that one because the handle was broken.
I'll find it now that you've narrowed it down for me. I'm looking for a suitcase with your initials not on it.
I have several pieces, all brown.
Brought everything in paper bags, huh?
Hey, you want me to get them for you, Phyllis?
Oh, Murray, I can't refuse you anything.
Yeah, I'll be okay as long as I don't look at that part that goes round and round.
Hey, kid, I got so much to tell you. Oh.
Yes, Mary, I do too.
Phyllis, I just saw you on the plane.
I lead a very full life.
You know, Phyllis, I'm really surprised you're here. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's very nice, and I think it's terrific of you to come. But I'm just somehow surprised. I don't know why.
Could it have anything to do with the fact that I wasn't invited?
That might be it.
Your friendship has always been very special to me, Rhoda. I wouldn't deny myself the chance to meet the man you finally hooked. I'll get the car. Can you two manage?
We'll try.
Always keep the clasp next to you. You're in New York now.
So, tell me all about the wedding.
Okay. Well, you know the simple ceremony in the judge's chambers?
Yeah.
Out.
What?
The entire scene has moved uptown to my parents' apartment in the Bronx. Yeah. At this moment, my mother is cornering the market in chopped liver.
Oh, Rhoda, you're getting married at home. That's wonderful.
Yeah, there's more. My mother bought me a wedding gown. White, with a veil. Oh. Yeah, it took me 2 hours to talk her out of adding a train to be carried by 5 little cousins.
Listen, I just can't wait to meet Joe. Is he wonderful?
That's uncanny. You've never met him, and you just described him to a T. And listen, if you like his type, let me know. Oh, there's a lot more of them here than there are in Minneapolis. This is where they come from.
For some strange reason, I feel like calling somebody Buana.
Brenda, we're here. This is Mary and Phyllis. That's my sister Brenda.
Hi,
Brenda.
Mary. Oh, I've heard so much about you. Rhoda does nothing but talk about how terrific you are.
Oh.
And Phyllis. She's mentioned you too.
Oh, Brenda, what are you doing?
Oh, when you called from the airport and told me there were extra people, I started blowing this up. Oh. I only have 1 extra bed.
Oh, well, thanks, Brenda, but I'm going to be staying with your mother.
Phyllis?
Me? Sleep here on a balloon? How very thoughtful of you. As it happens, I made plans to stay at a small but smart East Side hotel. Just getting courage up to go back outside.
It's a shame you went to all the trouble of blowing that up.
Oh, that's okay. I can always use it for a dress form.
What do you mean, getting your courage up?
I had a shattering experience just now.
When I parked the car, I don't want to talk about it in front of the child.
Me! She means me! The child can handle it. So what happened?
I was assaulted.
Assaulted, Phyllis. All that happened was that a man asked us for a quarter to buy some soup.
Mary, you silly goose, you don't believe that's all he was after, do you? Soup was just to give him strength for what he really wanted. The city has changed. It's not my Gotham anymore. Suddenly, it's a hostile environment. Place where I can walk into an apartment house and be accosted by some derelict lurking in the lobby.
That's all right. He works here.
Well, somebody's going to have to walk me to my car. I refuse to be attacked before I even get out of the building.
Yeah, there's a better selection of bums on the street. Okay, I'll walk you to your car, Phyllis.
Thank you, child. Mary? Rhoda, I'll see you tonight. This is all a fascinating experience. And who knows? Someday we may all look back on it and smile.
She's everything you said she was.
Yes?
Hello, this is Carlton, your doorman.
Yes, yes.
What's his name? Joe is coming up.
Mary, Joe's here. He's here. Oh, I know you're gonna love him.
Oh, I'm sure I will.
If you don't, I'll go nuts.
Ah, come on.
Yeah, oh, Mary. I mean, I won't call off the wedding if you don't, but I really want you to.
Rhoda, I have a feeling I'm going to adore him. And I'm going to be so jealous of you that I'll be miserable for the rest of my life.
Boy, I sure hope so.
Rhoda, what the hell is wrong with that guy? Is he always drunk? Does he ever do anything else?
Joe, this is Mary.
Hello. Pleased to meet you. Oh, boy, what a day. It started out with the building inspector. The moron, he says, unsafe, unsafe. I said, of course it's unsafe. That's why we're tearing it down. That's the kind of half-wits that we got working in this city. It was a miserable, dirty job. That clown came in and he messed up everything. I got myself a parking ticket, and now that drunken doorman of yours, he tells me I gotta use the service entrance? You don't even have a service entrance! I tell you, the people in this city are getting dumber and dumber by the minute. I gotta go wash up.
So what do you think?
Oh, Rhoda. Terrific.
Yeah, come on in. I'm just washing up.
Listen, Joe. I don't care what kind of a day you had at work. That is my very best friend in the world standing out there, and you just acted really cruddy.
Well, what'd you expect me to do? Kiss a hand?
No, but I thought at least you could be nice to her.
Hey, considering how I feel, I was nice to her. I mean, what do you want me to do? Forget that I'm ticked off and do a whole social number?
Exactly what I said.
Mary!
Yes?
I didn't get a chance to say welcome to our fair city.
Oh, and I didn't get a chance to say how truly wonderful it is to be here.
You heard everything we said in the bathroom.
Yeah, I sure did.
Now, you understand. You're bugged all day on the job, and look, I'm really sorry. I'll be okay in about an hour.
Hey, Joe, you're okay right now.
It's really nice to meet you, Mary.
It's nice to meet you, too.
Listen, everybody, there's lots more food.
I'm stuffed. If I eat one more bite, I'll die.
You're sweet to say that. Listen, it was at this point that Martin was going to propose a toast, but as you can see, my Rhoda and Joe aren't here yet.
Who's Joe? Groom. Oh, yeah.
They'll be here a little later. They didn't tell me the reason. They said it was important and I wouldn't understand. You don't know what they're doing, do you, Martin?
No, sweetheart, I don't. Like I've been telling you all day and night, I don't know.
Well, I don't know who's here and who isn't here. I'm having fun. I love Jewish food.
We never thought of steak as Jewish.
Brenda, do you know what Rhoda and Joe are doing that's so important?
I can't tell.
Can't tell. What's okay, darling? You want some more cake?
Yeah.
Come on into the kitchen and we'll get it together.
Mrs. Morgenstern, I know where they are, and I really don't think Rhoda would mind if I told. See, tonight's their last night before they get married, and their last chance to have a date. So tonight they're having their last date.
Oh. Cute. Cute as hell.
Finished?
Yeah.
You didn't eat anything.
Yeah, but this is the last night I have to watch my weight. Joe?
Yeah.
Listen, no. Yeah, I want to ask you.
Go ahead
no,
and ask me.
No, never mind. No,
Come
no,
on.
it's hard.
Why should it be hard for you to ask me anything?
Joe, you'll never understand me till you learn to be insecure. Okay. I'll ask you. Joe, do you have any misgivings about tomorrow? I mean, any second thoughts? Why am I being subtle? Is there something in you screaming, how do I get out of this?
No.
Joe, you can tell me the truth. Really, please. It's only natural.
Okay, sure, I've had a few thoughts.
What?
But it doesn't mean anything. Oh, come on. Haven't you had a few minutes where you were worried whether you're doing the right thing?
No. No, not one. But I spent a lot of time wondering if you're doing the right thing.
Oh, Rhoda.
Yes. Joe, there's a lot you don't know about me.
Like
a lot
what?
of stuff. Okay, I'm going to tell you. First off, I'm not easy to live with. I'm overly sensitive. You look at me cross-eyed, I go to pieces.
So I love reassuring you.
No, you won't know when it's happening. See, when I feel hurt, I do one of two things. I withdraw or attack. And the eating thing, Joe, sometimes I go 2 days straight talking of nothing but food. I'm boring. I'm a boring person, Joe. Not to mention my temper, or my mother, or the fact that I have no experience whatsoever living with a man. I mean, Joe, there's your life, Joe Gerard, stretching out in front of you. You're going to be living with a woman who is either crying or mad at somebody, or talking about food. One terrific life. Oh, I really must love you. I feel so sorry for you.
Look, Rhoda, everything you just told me about yourself, I know. And well, you want to know a surprise?
Sure, I know. You're going to say you love me for all those things.
No. Some of those things are really a pain. And some of my things are a pain. But I have no choice here because I'm in love. And I've been around long enough not to try to change someone. So I just want to ask you one thing.
Sure. What?
If you could fix that thing where you attack, because that really scares me.
Oh, Joe, I'll try, I swear. Believe me, I'm going to try. You're looking at somebody who's going to get E for effort in this marriage. Marriage.
Yeah. This is my last night single.
Mine, too. I was more single than most people.
Hey, you know what would be an appropriate thing to do tonight? I mean, before we go up to see your mother?
What?
Just so we're ready to settle down, let's sow our last wild oats.
Hello, is this the Morgenstern resident?
Could you speak up a little, honey?
I am speaking of.
Well, then maybe we ought to stand closer together.
Is Rhoda home?
Who are you?
Oh, I'm Georgette, and I have an invitation to the reception, and I know it's not until tomorrow, but I'm here already. I wondered if I could help with anything.
Of course you can. Come on in. You can help us eat some food. Rhoda, Rhoda will be thrilled to see you when she gets home.
You must be so relieved, Mrs. Morgenstern.
What do you mean?
Rhoda told me that if she wasn't married before she was 35, you said you'd take all your clothes off in Macy's window.
Lower your voice, honey. Everybody, Georgette, and vice versa.
Yes. Hello. Hi. Please don't get up. This always happens. I tell them not to get up, but they always get up. Then I say that and they sit down.
Georgette, why didn't you fly in with us?
I wanted to drive.
You drove all the way?
Yes, and I had to ask a lot of directions, so I learned a lot about the people along the way. You can tell so much about people by driving through their state.
Oh, like what?
Wisconsin people are very patient. I got lost there 4 times, but they were very helpful. One of them gave me a piece of cheese. Illinois people are nice, except for some men at a truck stop who kept asking me, "What are you hauling, honey?" Ohio. I don't remember Ohio. In Pennsylvania, though.
Georgette.
Yes, Phyllis?
You know I love you, dear. But trust me, that is not an interesting story.
Everybody, look who's here.
Georgette! Hello. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. How are you?
Terrific.
Oh, good. When'd you get in?
I just got in.
Oh, boy. And did you fly?
No, I drove. It was such an interesting trip.
Yeah, sure.
So, how was the big date?
You know I love romance, Rhoda. Tell me what you did.
Well, I don't want to hear about it. Girls, let's go in the other room. I can't take all this smoke.
Yeah, it's too smoky. Let's get out of here.
Oh, good. Just in time to clear the table.
I'll help you. You are getting married tomorrow.
Yeah, Mary. I sure am.
You know what I was just thinking about?
Of course I know what you're thinking. You're thinking about all the old times, weren't you?
They were good times.
Wait, everything doesn't seem so great. How about some of those dumb dates?
Oh.
Hi! Hey, I think I'm gonna sneeze. Achoo! Did you ever have a blind date make a funnier entrance?
Oh, gosh, no. Thieves, that's the word. Thieves. Like the last guy. Arnie the exterminator. Used to pick you up in that van with the picture of the bug lying on his back. Little feet up in the air and wreath on his chest. It was disgusting.
Mary, now just look, exterminating is an honorable profession.
Okay, all right. It's not just the job. Rhoda, the man was always asking you to lend him money.
Just until termite season.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm another person in the room. Rhoda Morgenstern.
Oh, how would I know? How do you do?
And this is my date, Mr. and Mrs. Armington.
You really think I'd make a derogatory remark about a person just because he's a shrimp? You see what I mean?
The drugstore's closed, so I guess I'll quit smoking again. Hi, got a cigarette?
Eric, I'd like you to meet my friend Rhoda Morgenstern. Rhoda, this is Eric Shrimp.
Phyllis, Ben and I aren't getting married. He's not my type.
What do you mean he's not your type? He is witty. He is attractive. He's successful. He's single. He's gay.
Finished talking about me?
We weren't talking about you.
Oh, come on.
Phyllis.
Well,
I just feel so excluded. I mean, I don't seem to have any real function here. You didn't pick me to be a bridesmaid.
I'm not having bridesmaids.
There's always an excuse, isn't there? The point is, I'd really like to do something to help. Please.
Well, you know, tomorrow everybody's going to be very busy, and I don't like the idea of a limousine. So, since you rented the car, you want to pick me up?
Sure. Oh, and I don't mind the inconvenience. I think it's the least I can do considering all the great times we had together.
What times were those?
Hey, Rhoda, it's after 12 o'clock. It's our wedding day.
Oh, how wonderful!
I'm so nervous.
Will you please relax? Come on, stop worrying. It's just a wedding.
Oh, sure. And Sara Lee is just a cheesecake.
There you go. You look beautiful, Brenda. Just like a painting.
Oh, yeah. I can even see the little numbers. Oh, Ro, I have something for you.
Oh, what?
Your first wedding gift.
Oh.
I found it in a secondhand bookstore.
A discreet marriage manual for the demure young woman. When was this published?
1900.
Oh, I can tell it's old. They only list one erogenous zone.
And it's not even a good one.
Wonderful, thank you.
Hello, Ma. Oh, hi, Mary. I thought it was... Oh, sure, put my mother on. Probably too shaky to work the dial. Hello, Ma. Yeah, you want to talk to Rhoda? All right, Mrs. Rhoda. She's making nervous jokes.
Hello, Ma. God bless you, too. Oh, I thought I'd wear the white dress. You know, the long one with the... Now, Ma, please. I mean, how hard is it to get into a dress, huh? So what if I send Brenda up there to help you get into it? Well, listen, everybody's going to be looking at you anyway. Well, I figure somebody jumps up on a chair and hollers, whoopee, they're going to attract some attention. Okay. No problem. Because if I need any last-minute stuff, Phyllis can help me out when she picks me up. Yeah. Now, Ma, please. Okay. Brenda, I'm telling you that dress is gorgeous.
Well, it's got a lot of miles on it. This is its 5th wedding. And if it hears you're next one more time, it's going to throw up.
Great. Listen, I'm glad you're already dressed. You got to go uptown to the Bronx and help Ma get ready.
She's been ready for 30 years.
True.
But okay, Ro.
All right, good. No answer, huh? Are you sure you're ringing the right room? Mrs. Lindstrom in 208. Oh, I guess she must be on her way then. No message, thank you.
Carlton, the doorman.
Yes, Carlton, this is Rhoda. Now, I'm waiting for a blonde woman, slightly overdressed, a little too much makeup, looking like she's in a hurry. Have you seen anybody like that?
Seen him. I kicked 3 of them out of the lobby last night.
No, Carlton, this is a friend of mine. I'm waiting for her to take me to my wedding. Carlton, I'll be right back. Hello. Oh, hiya, Brenda. No, I'm completely ready here. It's just that Phyllis is very late. Yeah, is anybody there yet? Standing room only, huh? They weren't going to miss this one, were they? No. Listen, I'll call you the minute Phyllis gets here so you know when we're leaving. Yeah, so long. Carlton, you still there?
Hello, this is Carlton, the doorman.
Yes, Carlton. Now listen to me, please, carefully. Now, this blonde friend of mine has a dark green car. She might be having trouble finding a parking space. How's the traffic?
Traffic? Yep, it's out there.
Listen, I'm going to come down there and look for her myself.
Oh, good. It'll give me a chance to kiss the bride.
Carlton, there's a buck in it for you if you keep your hands off the bride. Son of a gun.
Mary?
Yes, excuse me.
Mary, do you think anybody has noticed that Rhoda isn't here yet?
Yes, I think they all know. I mean, the ceremony was supposed to start an hour ago.
Uh-huh. No, they don't know. I've done too good a job of distracting them, and I have to keep it up. This is Rhoda's best friend, Mary Richards. Mary, this is Joe's mother.
Ma, you already introduced them.
4 times.
It's good meeting you again, Mary.
Thank you. Mrs. Morgenstern, we are all a little aware that Rhoda and Phyllis are a tiny bit late, but I'm sure they'll be here any minute, and I really don't think you have anything to worry about.
Mary, you've always been like a daughter to me. So shut up.
Hi!
Oh, Phyllis! You don't know how glad we are to see you.
My, what a reception. Apparently this dress is everything the lady at Bergdorf said it would be.
Phyllis?
Yes, Mary.
Where's Rhoda?
I don't know, I just got here. Oh, my Lord, I was going to pick her up, wasn't I?
Phyllis, how could you?
I'm sorry. She forgot to pick her up. Ida, dear, you can't imagine how sorry I am, but it just completely slipped my mind. You know, I wouldn't do anything like this intentionally. Anyway, Rhoda's such a clever, resourceful girl. I just know somehow she'll get here and everything will be just fine and we'll all end up laughing about it later, don't you think?
I'll kill you.
Taxi! 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 Hey, taxi! Hey! Hey, taxi! Hey! Over here, cab! you all an apology. All right, I should have picked her up. It was my fault for forgetting. Well, you know me, Mary, old scatterbrained Phyllis. Lou, you understand. I had so much on my mind. You know how trying it can be to properly coordinate your accessories. Murray, darling, you, of all people, understand how contrite I am. And if a person is really contrite... Joe, I'm so sorry. Grandma, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Grandma. We haven't had the pleasure of meeting yet, but please forgive me. Oh, my heavens. Won't somebody please forgive me?
I forgive you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
But if I were you, I'd get my tail out of here before
Rhoda! Oh, where are you? Oh, down in the lobby, of course. Where else? Oh, Rhoda, I'm so glad you're here. Mom was freaking. She was getting ready to have me stand in for you. Yeah, she's here. Hold on just a minute. Phyllis, Rhoda wants to talk to you. Real bad.
Mary, why don't you talk to her? Phyllis won't come to the phone, Rhoda. Yeah, sure. What do you want me to tell her? Rhoda, I come from a small town in the Midwest. I can't say that.
I'm from the Bronx. I can.
Go.
Uh-huh.
Sure.
Rhoda.
Never mind, Brenda. I'll tell Phyllis myself at the reception. Mary, you can't blame me. You know what she put me through?
Well, you know, Phyllis, she was just...
Don't defend her,
I
Mary.
wouldn't do that. No.
Would you believe I took the subway? The subway, Mary. There was this one weirdo tried to write graffiti on me. Well, listen here. The dress is shot.
No, it's not.
I'll never be able to wear it again.
Listen, you look terrific.
Oh.
Considering. Even not considering. You look great.
How's Joe taking this?
It's incredible. He's the calmest one up there.
Oh, no. If he's calm, he's really bugged. It's like the drums stopping just before the Indians attack.
Rhoda, are you... Well, I'm very optimistic about this whole thing.
Pop, I'm all right. She's going to be just fine.
Oh, sure. Listen, there's just a couple of last-minute details. The accordionist, he wants to know if you want him to play Because, The Wedding March, or Lady of Spain.
Okay, listen, I'm going upstairs.
Oh, all of a sudden, I'm jelly. I would think of food, right?
Rhoda.
I know, kid. I love you, too.
Okay, just,
buzz the thing when you're ready.
Right. One if by elevator and two if by stairs. You know, honey, your mother and I were talking last night.
Yeah.
You know, the kind of conversation you have at 4 a.m. when your mother nudges me and says, Martin, is my crying making it hard for you to sleep? Well, you're a little emotional, what with you getting married and everything. Well, we felt frustrated, honey. I don't know, we were so anxious to let you know what our feelings were.
Pop, you don't have to say a word.
Well, so your mother decided it would solve everything if just before the ceremony, I said something terrific to you.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't have anything. I don't know, I was hoping at the last minute something would hit me, but I know it hasn't.
Pop, listen, I know how you feel. You don't have to say anything, really. And it's sweet of you to be worrying about it.
No, honey, I have to come up with something. It's a father's duty. Fathers. Fathers, you come home late from work. Kids are all asleep. You never get a chance to see them enough. By the time they're old enough to stay up late so you can see them, they don't want to stay home. And then comes the time when you can't stay up late enough to see them when they come home. So, Rhoda, I just want to say, it's good to see you. Come on, let's go. One lift by elevator. Rhoda, your bouquet. I left your bouquet in the icebox. You wait here, I'll get it.
Okay.
What's new?
Nothing much.
Same here.
Hi. Don't smear my makeup.
Family and guests. Rhoda and Joe have chosen to write their own wedding ceremony and marriage vows.
What's wrong with the one God wrote?
We're here today to witness the marriage of Rhoda Morgenstern and Joseph Gerard, who didn't want to take up too much of your time. They just wanted me to say this. When two people love each other, it's natural that they want to share each other's lives. Because love is what matters most. It doesn't solve everything. It doesn't promise everything. It just matters. Now they'd like to say something to each other.
Rhoda, let me tell you, nobody in the world is happier than I am right now.
Joe, you know, don't you? Whatever it is I've got to give, you got.
Do you promise to stay together, to grow together, and to trust each other, as long as you both shall love?
I do.
I do.
By the authority vested in me by the state of New York, I now pronounce you married.
Born in the Bronx, New York, in December 1941. I've always felt responsible for World War II. The first thing I remember liking that liked me back was food. I had a bad puberty. It lasted 17 years. I'm a high school graduate. I went to art school. My entrance exam was on a book of matches. I decided to move out of the house when I was 24. My mother still refers to this as the time I ran away from home. Eventually, I ran to Minneapolis, where it's cold, and I figured I'd keep better. Now I'm back in Manhattan. New York, this is your last chance.
Hello.
Hi. I didn't mean to wake you up.
Oh, yes, you did.
Yeah, I did.
You didn't have to. Oh. I was already awake.
Then how come your eyes were closed?
I was just thinking back to all the nice things that happened.
Like what?
Oh, like about an hour ago.
I remember it well. You know something, Joe?
What?
Here we are, one day married.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing's different. I mean, well, one thing's different. For the first time in my life, there's a stomach muscle that's relaxed.
Oh, I'm really glad we didn't go away for a honeymoon.
Oh, yeah, me too.
I figured if we would have gone somewhere, we'd just be getting there now. This way, we've already arrived.
All right. And the view would be just the same anyway, right?
Hey, you're not sorry we didn't go somewhere, are you? Like a resort hotel or something?
Oh, no. You know what I like?
What?
Where you pack a lot of heavy sweaters, you jump in the car, you drive up to New England. Just when the leaves are starting to turn, first frost in the air, you rent a cabin in the woods, set a roaring fire, and then you lie in front of it with a glass of wine.
Gee, I've never done that.
Neither have I, but it sounded good, didn't it? You want me to fix your breakfast?
Nah.
Ever? Hello, happiness. Oh, Joe.
Yeah.
Isn't it nice to know that as happy as we are today, there's someone who's even happier? My mother.
Oh, yeah. She sure was happy yesterday.
Oh.
Say, what was she hollering to us when we drove away?
Oh, who knows? Probably some final words of wisdom like, be sure to have a hot meal first.
Hey, you know what? Let's try never to do anything routine.
Right.
I mean, just because we're married, let's not jump out of bed at the last minute and grab coffee and, I don't know, run. Let's do this every day.
Oh.
Okay?
Okay, yeah. Except, Joe, we might not always be awake like this at 4:30 in the morning.
Yes, Carlton?
Yes, this is Carlton, your doorman. I thought I'd tell you, your sister, you know the one who's been out all night? Well, she finally got home. She's on her way up.
Carlton, I hate to spoil your gossip, but she got married yesterday. She doesn't live here anymore.
Oh. Then I guess my hottest item is that they're hiding a puppy in 5E.
Hi, Brenda.
Hey, it's Mrs. Gerard.
Yes, it is.
Mrs. Gerard. I bet it feels funny hearing that for the first time.
What first time? Ma kept introducing me like that all last night. This is Mrs. Gerard, thank God.
Hey, what are you doing here so early the morning after your wedding? Even I'm exhausted.
The thing is, we left at 7 o'clock. How late did you stay?
Oh, we left a lot later.
Yeah? So tell me everything that happened after we left.
Oh, everybody said you look beautiful. And everybody said I look beautiful.
You did, yes.
And Pop had a few drinks and asked people to guess what the wedding cost.
No.
And Ma had a few drinks and told them. You know, the last thing I remember was all our aunts walking into the sunrise, each one carrying a centerpiece.
Perfect. Wedding. Just terrific.
Yeah.
Really.
Even Nick said so, and he's been to a lot of them.
Nick, who's that?
Yeah, the accordion player, Nick Lobo.
Oh, yeah.
Gee, you know, I never got involved with anyone so fast in my life.
How involved did you get?
Well, I can almost play Lady of Spain. Hey, you want something to eat?
No, Brenda, listen, I just came by to get these wedding gifts out of your way and to return your key to you.
Oh, Ma's been trying to reach you. She called me because she didn't want to disturb you on your wedding night.
Yeah, she probably wants to know if I fainted. Well, I'll talk to her later. Unless this is her, in which case I'll talk to her now. Hello? Yeah, it's me. No, Ma, there's nothing wrong with the marriage. I just dropped by to see Brenda. Well, to tell you the truth, married life seems to agree with me so far. Yeah. Ma, I know there's more to it than just that. Listen, I'm pressed for time here. Could you tell me what you want? What do you mean a wedding gift? You already gave us a wedding gift. The wedding. Funny, I never thought of that as my gift to you. Yeah, okay, well, all right, Ma, tonight, all right, you could come over after dinner, I suppose. But I don't know what time we'll finish. Good thinking, Ma. If you come over for dinner, that means you'll finish with us. Yes, I see. I'll see you at 7:30. The champ. Joe, I know someone gave us wine glasses. Now, they gotta be here someplace.
Hey, who gave us a fondue set?
Who didn't? Joe, I gotta tell you, you're being such a good sport not to complain about my folks coming over tonight.
Oh, it's okay. After all, we've been married a whole day. I can understand how you can miss your mother.
Very funny.
Rhoda. Tell me, any news yet from the store?
Ma, there's only one heartbeat in here. Mine.
Hi, Joe. I noticed when you came in, you just have Mr. Joe Gerard on the mailbox. You'll have to get some new cards. That also includes your front door.
That's right. Later, Joe, she'll check the name tags on your underwear.
Wedding dress.
Ma, are you sure you don't want me to get that bronzed?
Hey, you know, it's great that you're both here.
Yeah, well, I'm sure you mean that, Joe, and we'll get out of here as soon as we can.
Oh, come on, please, sit down. Can I fix anybody a drink?
Ida, what do you think?
No, thanks. Dulls the taste buds.
Ma, what we're having for dinner, you don't want taste buds.
Yeah, well, what speciality did you make for your hubby's first dinner?
Well, hubby was late. I got tied up, so I stopped at Chicken Dandy and got a barrel of assorted parts.
Which parts?
I got 2 of everything.
Sounds like fun. We'll get some toothpicks, build our own chicken.
I suppose you told Joe why we're here.
Yeah, and Ida, it's sweet of you, but you really didn't have to get us a wedding gift.
No, Joe, this is something we've been wanting to do for a long time.
A very long time. An incredibly long time.
You know, Rhoda probably doesn't know this, but when she was a little girl, ever since then, we've been putting a little something away each month to buy her a wedding gift.
Yeah, if she'd gotten married at a normal time, she would have gotten just a nice, ordinary gift. But now...
Now, wait, here comes the main event, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to see Rhoda and Joe. Something to both of you from both of us.
Thank you,
That
that's
is
beautiful.
so sweet, isn't it?
That's
Thank
really
you,
nice.
folks,
Thank you.
honestly. Just what I wanted. Not a fondue set.
Come on, open it up. The top comes off, honey.
I can't get it. There we go.
That's your honeymoon.
Hey, Joe, look. 2 tickets for a cruise.
10 days to the Caribbean.
Yeah, 5 days each way.
You know, that's what we did on our first anniversary.
Tell me, what do you think about it, huh?
The cruise, Ma? I think it's the loveliest thought. We both appreciate it, right, Joe?
yeah.
We
Beautiful.
really do, thank you. But I gotta be honest, we were planning sort of a different kind of honeymoon. One where we could just be alone. You know, the 2 of us.
Well, I mean, what better place to be alone? On an ocean. You don't even have to come out of your cabin.
Yeah, I guess maybe.
No, it sounds great, babe.
Yeah?
Yeah, moonlit nights at sea. You know, fresh air, sunshine.
Oh, listen, Rhoda, you're going to love this cruise. As a matter of fact, we loved it so much we took it again last year on our 35th anniversary.
That's right. You are going to have a ball. I mean, the food is simply great.
Oh,
that's
wonderful.
good. And the people are wonderful. I mean, they're really wonderful people.
Well, that's great.
Real hip people. Just like us.
So this is it.
Well, I kind of thought Rhoda and Joe would be here by now.
No, if they were here, we would see them. See, I hope the kids are going to like it, Ida.
Oh, listen, they're in love. They'll like anything.
Look who's here, Brenda.
Mom, Pop, this is Nick Lobo. Nick, my folks.
Hey.
That's right, the accordion player from Rhoda's wedding here.
Hey, right.
Didn't we pay you? Martin paid you.
Ma, he's my date.
Oh, a musician.
Yeah, right.
And what do you do for a living?
When's Rhoda getting here?
Well, any minute now. Yeah. What do you think, huh?
Yeah, what do you think? Do you think she'll be disappointed, Brenda? I mean, maybe she was expecting more, huh?
Well, there's an easy way to find out. Whenever she's trying to hide something, she always covers her mouth and talks through her hand. It's a nervous thing she does. Everybody in our family has a nervous thing they do.
Hey, don't worry about it, Mama. She'll like it.
Why are you calling me Mama?
Hey, all mamas are alike, right? I mean, what's wrong with me calling you Mama?
I didn't give birth to you.
Good point, Mrs. Morgenstern.
And don't bend over when you talk to me.
Bye.
Glad you two hit it off.
What do you think? Isn't there something, huh?
Something wonderful.
Nice.
Yeah, it's absolutely wonderful.
Did you catch it, Ma?
Okay. Listen. It may seem a little small now, but when we leave, it gets larger.
Listen, relax. Don't you worry. A honeymoon doesn't take up that much room.
Hey, son of a gun, you're going on your honeymoon, eh? Hey.
Who are you?
Hey, Joe, that's Nick. Nick Lobo from the wedding. He's the accordion player.
Right.
Oh, yeah. You were very nimble.
Hey, yeah, you must have been watching my left hand, huh?
I'm watching it right now.
Where's the porthole, Ma?
There's no porthole?
Who needs a porthole?
Yeah, especially below the waterline.
What?
Listen, let's open the champagne.
Yes.
What do you say?
Yeah, why don't you do that? Joe and I are just going to step in here for a minute. That way the cork will have room to come out. Oh, Joe. Listen, you gotta help me. We must think of a kind, understanding, sensitive way to tell my mother I'm gonna jump ship.
Hey, we're gonna make it.
Joe, it's terrible. Did you see those bunks? They're like twin torpedo tubes. I mean, even that floor isn't king-sized.
Hey, once we're out at sea, it's gonna be fine. I mean, how much time we gotta spend in that room anyway?
It's our honeymoon.
Oh, yeah.
Can you imagine 10 days cooped up in this place? Joe, are we standing in the shower or does the closet have a drain?
No, this is a combination bathroom, closet, and wet bar.
Where am I going to dry my pantyhose? I'll have to run them up with the flag.
Come on, you two. The champagne is getting warm.
Hey, come on. We're gonna have a great trip.
Oh, Joe, you're so good. Maybe we can get together again after the honeymoon.
Well, let's grab a glass and have a drink here.
Oh, thank you.
That's it. Come on, everybody. All right? Here's a toast. Here's to a great cruise.
Right.
Huh? There you are. Right. And it's going to be a wonderful, wonderful party.
Right.
Mama?
Joe, we're the only people on the entire ship under 70.
Yeah, it's like Sun City with life preservers.
Hey, Joe, look.
What?
The ocean. I knew it was out there someplace.
Hey, what do you say, kid? You want to shake a leg, huh?
Yeah, maybe it'll bring my circulation back.
It won't be so bad if we just use the cabin to sleep in.
Yeah, okay. Tonight'll be your turn.
It's a great way to start a marriage. After 10 nights in there won't be anything we don't know about each other.
This is true.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to change partners.
May I have this dance?
Oh, yeah, certainly.
I'll try to bring her back in good condition.
I'd appreciate that. I just got her. I guess it's just you and me, partner.
Joe, you behave yourself here.
Now, you let me know when you get tired.
By the way, my name is Fosner.
Hi, I'm Rhoda Morgenstern. Rhoda Gerard. Just an old reflex. Oh.
You play shuffleboard?
No, I don't.
Oh, that's all right. I'll teach you. Tomorrow afternoon, right after your nap.
Nap. Fine, I'll be sure to set the alarm. Do you suppose my mother planned this so nobody would look better than me on my honeymoon?
What do you say we sit this one out, huh?
Yeah, I want to save a little something for shuffleboard.
Table 14.
Yeah. Oh, there it is, Joe.
Oh.
Gee, I wonder if he's here with somebody.
I wonder if he's here.
Are we in Puerto Rico yet?
No, afraid not.
Hi.
Hi.
Boy, that dancing really knocks it out of you, doesn't it?
I can't keep getting exhausted like this.
Why not? It's a vacation. You should have some fun.
This isn't a vacation. This is the hardest job I've ever had. I'm the doctor of the ship.
He seems to be okay.
When I see somebody sleeping around here, I take their pulse. It's okay, a little slow, but he's still sleeping.
Attention, Dr. Derwin. Dr. Derwin, you're wanted on D-Deck Cabin 3 and A-Deck Cabin 6, and could you please hurry?
I ought to paint a red cross on the side of this tug.
If we're gonna get sick, we better do it in a hurry. That doctor doesn't look too frisky.
Well, my little dancing partner.
Hi, Mr. Fosner. How nice you're sitting with us.
Mrs. Fosner?
Are you celebrating an anniversary? They do big things about anniversaries aboard ship.
Oh, no.
Don't tell me you're on your honeymoon.
Yeah, we are, Mr. and Mrs. Fosner, but we'd really like to keep it quiet.
Hey, good evening, ladies and Geritol. Hey. And with this group, there must be plenty of it. Only kidding. Hey. How you doing? Nice to see you up and around. I want to give a special welcome to the Tri-State Senior Citizens Association, who are with us for their annual get-together here, ladies and gentlemen. That's marvelous. With this group, a get-together as if they can walk toward each other. Hey, only kidding. Wait a minute. Oh. A little duck told me this secret wine tonight is honeymoon. Joe and Rhoda Gerard, where are you kids?
Who told them?
I think that little duck was my mother.
Wait a minute, I see him. Spotlight on table 14, please. Well, Joe and Rhoda Gerard, so you kids are on your honeymoon. Isn't that lovely? How long you been married?
A week.
About a week. Good memory, Joe. Hey. And Rhoda.
I've been married about a week also.
A week? Oh. Hey. But seriously, folks, as is our custom here aboard ship, Joe and Rhoda are going to dance their very first dance alone.
No, they're not.
No, they're not. Hey. Let's give them a little encouragement here, folks. Little encouragement. Oh, come on, honey. You gotta. Oh, come on. If you want to encourage me, I can encourage you all night.
Okay, we'll do it.
Oh, they're going to do it, folks. They're going to do it. Beautiful. Maestro, if you please.
Oh, how we dance on the night we were wed. I needed a wife like a hole in my head.
Boy, this is going to be some trip. He touched me.
Why don't you just waltz me slowly toward the exit?
Good idea.
last words, kids?
I pray your cord doesn't reach to our cabin.
Only kidding. Nice to see you, darling. Yeah, you're beautiful. La, la, la.
Can you believe the first stop on a Caribbean cruise is Baltimore?
I've never been so happy to see Baltimore in my life.
Joe, did you happen to see tomorrow's schedule of activities for the boat?
No.
Oh, it's going to be a heavy day. They're having a polygrip seminar. And then, later, an amateur limbo contest. Yes, that ought to keep that doctor busy.
I think they're calling us.
Yeah, I heard him. Right.
I guess we better be getting back on board.
I suppose so. You wouldn't want to miss the boat.
Nope, sure wouldn't.
No.
Let's have a drink first.
Great.
Bartender, can we have, let's see, 2 screwdrivers with fresh orange juice?
I'm sorry, sir, but fresh oranges are out of season.
Well, wait. In December 1941. I've always felt responsible for World War II. The first thing I remember liking that liked me back was food. I had a bad puberty. It lasted 17 years. I'm a high school graduate. I went to art school. My entrance exam was on a book of matches. I decided to move out of the house when I was 24. My mother still refers to this as the time I ran away from home. Eventually, I ran to Minneapolis, where it's cold, and I figured I'd keep better. Now I'm back in Manhattan. New York, this is your last chance.
Don't shoot. Oh. Not a burglar.
If you're not a burglar, what right have you got to break in like that?
I'm Jill. I'm a friend of Joe's. Look, I'm sorry I scared you.
Scared me? I'm a New Yorker. I'm scared of everything. Who'd you get a key?
Same place you did. Joe gave it to me.
Well, Joe didn't give me a key.
Then how'd you get in here?
I married my way in. I'm Rhoda Morgenstern Gerard, which replaces Jean-Pierre Romand as my favorite name to say.
Well, what do you know? So Joe got married.
Yeah, he did. Why? You surprised?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, why is that?
Well, you're not exactly the kind of girl I expected Joe to marry.
Oh, who'd you expect?
Me.
Well, listen, how long did you two, go together?
Well, 3 months till I moved to San Francisco.
You mean he gave you a key after only 3 months?
Well, actually, it was 1 month and then the key.
Excuse me, when was this?
Last summer.
Oh, well, the summer.
Well, listen, I mean, as long as you're married and everything, there's really no point in my sticking around here, so why don't I just get my stuff and split, huh?
No, wait, listen. Why don't you stick around, Jill? I mean, have a drink. Joe will be home soon.
What, are you kidding? I mean, why would you want one of Joe's ex-girlfriends to stick around?
I was just trying to be sophisticated. To tell you the truth, I didn't feel so hot. But look, Jill, we are both grown-ups. I happen to be a couple years more grown-up than you. But please stay, huh?
Yeah, well, I wouldn't mind a drink.
Okay, good. What do you want?
I'd love a vodka on the rocks.
Okay, vodka. Oh, boy. I'm sorry, Jill. We seem to be out of vodka.
That's impossible.
Do you know where the floor wax is?
No.
I do.
Congratulations. Oh, boy, it's a good thing I stuck around. You know, I would have forgotten my painting.
Oh, that painting is yours?
Yeah.
Oh. How about the fish?
That's Joe's.
Joe's? Too bad.
Hi, honey. I'm home.
Or in this case, hi, honeys. I'm home.
Hi, Joe. Surprise.
Jill. Jill. Hi. Hi, Jill.
Hiya, Joe.
Rhoda, did you meet Jill?
Of course you did. This is sort of awkward for me.
Why?
Well, no. Only kidding. It's not awkward at all. So, Jill, did you meet Rhoda?
Yeah.
Of course you did.
Congratulations, Joe. I hope the two of you are going to be very, happy.
Thanks, Jill.
Bye. My life's ambition is to wear white pants like she had on. That was a 30-pound girl you had there, Joey. What do you go for us slim chicks, huh?
Well, look, there was a period in my life after my divorce when I was sort of,
I know.
you
I sort of expected it. I suspected something. I was going through the checks. Seemed very strange indeed that a person would have a charge account to a locksmith.
Hey, wait a minute.
This didn't bother you, did it? Huh?
No.
Huh?
No, really not, Joe. Listen, I found out where you keep our vodka. Joe, ever think about moving to a bigger place?
Oh, come on. You're just bothered by an old girlfriend there.
No, I'm not. I swear, that's not just it. I mean, it does bother me a little, I'll admit it. Because actually, this place, I don't know, doesn't feel like our place. It feels like your place. A little like her place.
Rhoda, look, aside from the fact that we didn't move here yesterday together, what is wrong with this place?
Okay, all right. There's no bedroom.
We have a bedroom, we just don't have any walls around it.
Joe, all my life I wanted a separate bedroom. Really. I mean, the last time I had a room of my own was when I was in an incubator.
Rhoda, you have to be realistic. I mean to say, it's tough enough to get a good apartment. If we ever did find one, it would cost twice as much as this place costs.
But what if I can't find it, huh? Why don't I just tell Brenda, a couple of other people, to keep their eyes open for us, okay? What do you say?
Well, it would have to be a fantastic place to get me to move out of here.
Joe, why should I have any trouble finding us a fantastic place? You simply open the paper and turn to fantastic.
Well, look, we can't afford it much more than we're paying right now, you know.
Here we have it, Joe. Fantastic and cheap. Huh? Fantastic and cheap 3 bedrooms. Fantastic and cheap 4 bedrooms. Fantastic and cheap 5 girls.
What?
Oops. That's a massage parlor. Fantastic and cheap 12 bedroom.
Rhoda! Yeah? I thought you'd never get here. My lunch hour is almost over.
I'm sorry, Bryn.
Ro, I got great news.
Yeah.
9E is available.
9E is available. What is that, an apartment? Here in this building. Brenda, that's great. What's it like?
I hear it's got a huge living room, oak floors, a fantastic bedroom, a fireplace, a sunken tub, a terrace with a view of the city. It's terrific.
Great. When are Hugh Hefner and the bunnies moving out? Are you kidding, Bryn? I mean, we can't afford anything like that.
$310.
How come there's no sign out in front?
Nobody knows about it. Carlton tipped me off.
Wait. Was he drinking at the time?
Yeah?
Then it must be true. That was really sweet of Carlton to tell you.
Oh, not so sweet. He wants a bribe.
Oh.
But, Ro, you gotta take this apartment.
Easy now, Brent, wait. I gotta see it first, right? Then I gotta show it to Joe. Then Joe will want me to look at other places.
But, Ro, there's no time. Tomorrow the for rent signs go out. It's gonna look like a land rush around here.
Okay, yeah. All right, we better look at it right away.
Oh, Ro, it would be so great to have you living here. I've really been down in the dumps since you moved out.
I could tell. I saw the empty ding-dong cartons in your garbage.
Hello?
Hello, this is Carlton, your doorman.
Carlton, this is Brenda.
And this is Carlton.
Right. Carlton, listen, my sister's interested in 9E.
Oh, is she, gonna take care of me?
Okay, Carlton, how much you want?
How much you got?
Come on, name a figure.
$27,000. Too high, huh?
Carlton, listen. How much do you want just to show me 9E?
Will you buy me a bottle?
No, but I'll give you $1.
Oh, good. Then I can buy 2 bottles.
Carlton, the doorman, sent us.
Oh, you said 2 Faro chicks was coming now.
Well, until they get here, can we look around?
Come in. My name is Luis Alvarez.
Hi.
What's your name, beautiful person?
Rhoda Gerard.
I'm beautiful person's sister, Brenda.
Whatever.
So, Ro, what do you think?
I think it's the most fantastic apartment I've ever seen in my life.
Listen, don't let Carlton hear you say that. He'll charge you more bribe.
More? For this cruddy dump?
Listen, I don't mean to be nosy, but, why are you moving out?
My wife and I is getting a divorce.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. That's too bad. Yeah.
Oh, listen, sweetheart, can we talk?
That's all we do, is talk.
But this time, I think we can work it out.
Well, maybe tonight. Now I've got to get going.
All I'm asking is a little conversation, a chance to talk with you. I'll see you tonight, honey.
Boy, after tonight, you may not be leaving this apartment, huh?
Oh, no, I've got to get out of here. If my wife finds out about her, I'm going to be in big trouble. My wife says I'm cheating. My girlfriend says I don't spend enough time with her. I'm going to tell you something. There's no way to please a woman, man. So, beautiful person. Busy tonight?
Yes, very. I'm married.
That's okay. She is too.
Yeah, I feel like I'm watching all my children.
Hey, you a cop?
What are you talking about?
I just asked you if you're a cop.
How did you know I'm a cop? I'm an undercover cop. My life depends on nobody knows I'm a cop.
I can see the suntan mark from your shoulder holster.
You know something? You're right. I'm glad you tell me this. You know why? Because one of my best disguises is I dress like a woman. I must make a mental note. From now on, no more peasant blouses. Listen, you girls can stay here. Look around if you want. I have to go out on duty.
Oh, what are you disguised as now?
Tonight, I'm disguised as good-looking Puerto Rican.
Well, there's a man who enjoys his work.
Are you kidding? I love my work. I love my work. When a poor deprived person like me, who never went to high school, can go out and are some of the finest people in this town, you know you're in a fantastic country. You like my place?
It's, okay.
Don't steal nothing.
It's incredible. I love this place.
Did you see that terrace in there?
Oh, the bedroom.
Beans, Ro.
Oh,
There's beans.
I know. I'm going on the. I love it. I love this place.
Ro, you gotta take this apartment. I've never seen anything like it. It's gorgeous.
I know. I love it. I just love it. But Joe's got to love it too. I'll make him love it. I'm going to call him right now and tell him about it.
Ro, can I listen on the extension? So I want to hear how happy he'll be when you tell him about it.
New York Wrecking Company, yeah.
Hello, Joe, it's me.
Oh, hi, babe.
Yeah, listen, I got something to tell you.
Listen, can I wait till tonight? I'm just on my way out to a job.
Or maybe it could wait, but I can't. It's such good news, Joe. I found us a fantastic apartment. It's in Brenda's building, on the top floor. It's incredible. It has a separate bedroom, a fireplace.
Tell them about the terrace. Don't forget.
Yeah, the terrace, a terrace, Joe. We can barbecue out there.
Barbecue in New York? You'd have to keep vacuuming the meat.
Whoa, tell them how cheap it is.
Oh, and the best of all, Joe, $310 a month. Do you believe that?
Hey, babe, it sounds nice, except for one thing. I don't think it's such a good idea to live that close to your sister. We won't have any privacy. She'll always be dropping in, you know.
Listen, you don't mean that. I know you don't
No,
mean that.
no, listen, I mean it. Now, look, I gotta get to work. We'll talk about it later, all right?
Okay. Bye. Brenda, I'm so sorry. Listen, you know that Joe didn't mean it the way it sounded. I mean, you know Joe. You know what he means.
Yeah, he means he doesn't want to be around me.
No, I'm sure that's not what he meant. He meant to say
look, do me a favor, please. Let's not talk about it again,
Brenda,
okay?
listen.
Because I understand exactly how Joe feels.
You do? How does he feel?
He feels like he doesn't want to live near me. And I can understand it. Because sometimes I feel that way about myself.
Oh, Brenda, listen, wait. You remember today on the telephone when you said you didn't want to live in the same building as Brenda?
Uh-huh.
Well, Brenda was listening on the extension.
You know something funny about great days? One rotten minute can kill it.
I'm sorry.
Hey, maybe Brenda thought I was just kidding.
I don't think so. No, she has this date tonight.
Well, and she can't feel too bad.
Oh, yes, she can. She called Lenny.
Lenny?
Yeah. It's this pattern that Brenda has. Whenever she's feeling insecure or down or depressed about something, she does the same thing. She dates Lenny.
Well, what's wrong with Lenny?
Oh, great deal. A lot. But Lenny has one good point, old Len, yeah. When you call him up and say, come on over, by the time you say over, he's over.
I gotta talk to Brenda.
What are you going to say, Joe?
I hope something will come to me. Nothing's coming. I better go see her.
Listen, I'll go with you.
No, I appreciate the offer, but it's all my fault.
What? Well, you're saying that just to make me feel better.
No, I'm not.
How do you figure it's your fault?
Remember when you called me on the phone?
Yeah.
And I picked it up to answer it?
Yeah.
I should never have done that.
Boy, Brenda, you're the most fantastic girl I know. You really are one great chick.
Yeah. Convince me. Why am I so great?
Why? Because your toes are great.
But what else? What's good about me besides my toes?
Well, you're smart. You really help me with my problems.
Yeah, except you still haven't passed your CPA exam. I mean, how long can it go on? Every 6 months, you take that test and fail.
I know. I've taken that test so many times they gave me a parking space.
Look, next time you'll pass the test, I'm sure.
Sure I will. I'm really gonna study this time.
Well, good. When's the test?
Tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning? Shouldn't you be studying now?
Maybe I should, but I'd rather be with you.
You really think I'm terrific, don't you?
Of course I do. You are terrific.
You're weird, Lenny. Would you? I get it myself, but I don't want to walk on these great toes.
Hi.
Hi. Bye.
What's wrong with him?
He's shy.
Oh, Brenda.
But he likes me. Lenny likes me. So, Joe, what can I do for you?
Well, Brenda, I understand you heard what I said on the phone today, and I want to explain what I meant.
Oh, please, Joe. It's okay. I don't need you feeling sorry for me.
Hey, I don't feel sorry for you. I feel sorry for me.
Huh?
Yeah, you know what it is to find out you've hurt somebody you really care about?
No.
It's nothing personal, Brenda. It's just, well, it's not good for newlyweds to be too near family.
Hello?
This is Carlton, the doorman, calling.
What is it, Carlton?
It's about 9E. If you want it, you gotta decide fast. The super's on his way to get a for rent sign painted now, and there's already another couple ready to take it.
A couple? But the sign isn't even painted yet. What couple?
Sign painter and his wife. And if they don't take it, someone else will. It's gonna go fast. Trust me on this one.
Carlton, they're not taking the apartment. Whoever gets it, gets it.
Then would they be interested in a 56 Chevy? Has the original tires.
No, Carlton.
Look, Brenda, I just want you to understand why we're not going to take the apartment.
I don't think I want to understand that.
But it has nothing to do with how much I like you.
Oh, Joe, I know that. You don't have to do a whole number. I don't want to put you through this.
Oh, Brenda. Brenda.
What?
First, I want to give you a big hug.
What's this hug for?
Because I love you.
Wow. Then you're going to take the apartment?
No. No, even though it sounds great. Listen, Brenda, you gotta understand. Rhoda would be running down to your place every time she had a problem. You'd be up at our place every time you had a problem. You know what I mean, don't you?
Yeah, I do. And I think you're being real honest with me, and I appreciate it. And if we can be this honest with each other, then why not live here?
What do you mean?
Well, Joe, you know, if you ever feel like I'm bugging you, you can just tell me to get out.
I can be that honest with you?
Sure. I'm not that thin-skinned.
Okay.
Okay? Does that mean okay?
Yeah, we're gonna take the apartment.
Hey, neighbor!
Let me go tell Carlton.
Carlton, the doorman.
Carlton, we'll take it.
Oh, great. I'll give it a wash and fill up the tank with gas for
The way you see it, Joe, you're gonna love it.
Oh, yeah, it's really gorgeous.
I can't wait. It sounds so perfect. Let's go in.
Yeah.
Listen, a few plants should do wonders.
You believe this? Have you ever seen anything like this?
Hey, what happened here?
My wife, Hurricane Shirley. I come home this morning, I find it like this. She said she's going to come up, take a few things out. She takes my fireplace.
Few things, huh? The only thing she left was a view.
Serves me right for marrying an Anglo. They've got such hot tempers. Well, she takes everything. She took my uniforms, my gun, my best dress. If you think it's bad here, please, don't go in the bedroom.
What?
Listen to me when I'm telling you. Don't go in the bedroom.
There's a flood in there.
Oh, what's that big white blob?
She punctured my water bed. I tell you not to look.
Look, Rhoda, it's gonna be okay. I mean, all it needs is a few coats of paint here, some wallpaper there, a pump.
Well, I finally got my bedroom. Some women get to buy a bedspread. I get to start my own rice paddy.
I've always felt responsible for World War II. The first thing I remember liking that liked me back was food. I had a bad puberty. It lasted 17 years. I'm a high school graduate. I went to art school. My entrance exam was on a book of matches. I decided to move out of the house when I was 24. My mother still refers to this as the time I ran away from home. Eventually, I ran to Minneapolis, where it's cold, and I figured I'd keep better. Now I'm back in Manhattan. New York, this is your last chance.
Are you sure? I mean, you better get it while you can. You get back to your mom, she's not going to let you have all this rotten junk food.
Hey, Donnie, why don't you go in and brush your teeth? We'll finish up packing and leave, okay?
But I brushed them before, Dad.
Yeah, well, you should also brush them after you eat.
Okay.
He's so sweet, Joe.
Yeah. He's crazy about you, too.
Well, I should hope so. Every morning I wake him up saying, "This is Daddy's new wife. Do you love me?" Same way I wake you, Joe. Listen, you were married 6 years. Did you just want one child?
Well, we had Donnie after we were married 5 years.
Yeah.
And it seems silly to have another kid after we were divorced.
I'll brush, Dad.
Hey, watch it, Donnie. You're blinding me.
Brenda? Yeah. Yeah. Hiya. Hi. I just stopped in to say goodbye to Donnie.
Hey, Bren. Listen, we're going to drop him off. So how about if I drop you off at the same time, huh?
Oh, yeah, great. Brenda, maybe you'd like to stay and have a second cup of coffee. Oh, no, thanks. A second cup of coffee always leads to the hard stuff, like a piece of Danish. But I thought we could talk a little. Oh, okay, sure. And can I have a Danish?
Okay, Donnie. Let's move out.
Donnie, so long, darling. Hey, say hi to Mount Everest for me, will you?
Bye, Rhoda. Bye, Brenda.
See you, Donnie.
See you.
So, what's on your mind, Ro? I'm, 2 weeks late. For what? Oh, late. You mean late. Yeah, right. It's my imagination, huh? No, I think you're pregnant. Did you tell Joe? Tell him what? Joe, I don't know if I'm pregnant or not. That's not anything to tell a guy. But I did want to talk to somebody. Well, you came to the right person. Oh. Brenda, it's just that I wasn't figuring on it this soon. I mean, this is soon. Before starting a family, I thought we'd wait a couple of days. You know, how do you feel about being possibly pregnant? That's a good question. I don't know. My first reaction was complete and total panic. And then I remembered, I'm married.
Hiya, May. Any messages?
Mm-hmm. Two, they're on your desk.
My wife called?
Which one?
Look, May, to avoid confusion, I have one wife and one ex-wife. So if I want to know if my wife called, I'll say, did my wife call? If I want to know if my ex-wife called, I'll say, did my ex-wife call, okay?
Okay. Neither one called. You want me to order up some lunch, Joe?
Oh, no, thanks.
No lunch?
Nah.
Joe, it's very obvious that something is bothering you.
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, I hope you don't hold it against me if I don't ask you what's wrong.
Okay, I will tell you what is wrong.
Hold it. This is the very reason I didn't want to get involved. I just stopped smoking. But when I get nervous or involved with people's problems, I can't stop, you know?
Then, May, don't smoke.
It's too late now. Or remove me if you light my cigarette.
Hey, May, you know, I hate to see you start again.
Don't worry about it. I can quit anytime. I quit yesterday. I quit today. And I'll probably quit tomorrow. What's bugging you, Joe?
Well, you know what it is. You're the bookkeeper. Things are real slow around here, and, well, I'm worried about that bid I submitted, that demolition job on 28th Street.
Is that it? Well, I'm so glad you talked to me. I knew I'd cheer you up. Think positive, you'll get the job.
But that's what I'm afraid of. I bid too low. I get that job, I'm going to lose my shirt.
Why'd you bid so low?
Because we need the work.
Oh, Joe, I'm sure you've been through rough times like this before, haven't you?
Yeah, I guess I have.
And I'm sure you didn't think you'd find a solution, right?
Hey, that's right.
But you did, didn't you?
Hey, I sure did. Thanks, May.
Of course, you didn't have a new wife to worry about, or a brand new apartment to pay for, or all that furniture. And wait till you get a load of that bill of bills that came in today. Whew.
Look, May, hold it. Now, remind me never to tell you my problems.
Well, if you don't tell them to me, Joe, who are you going to tell them to?
Well, how about my wife?
You mean you tell her stuff like this?
Sure.
Oh, that's terrific. Modern couples telling each other everything, huh? I tell you, my husband never told me a thing. Though I wish he had. Because now that he's dead, I'll never know why he left so much money to his secretary. New York Wrecking Company. Huh? Oh, sure, yeah, I'll tell him. Okay, bye. I've got bad news, Joe.
What?
You got the job.
It's me, Brenda.
Oh, just a minute.
Hi. Well, any news yet?
Brenda, don't refer to it as news. I mean, I get the feeling that Walter Cronkite closed with Rhoda is still late, and that's the way it is.
Well, don't be too concerned. I asked some of my top girlfriends, and they said being nervous can make you late.
Yeah?
Yeah, so you're nervous about anything?
I am. I'm a little nervous about being late.
Did you mention anything to Joe yet?
Brenda, this is not the type of thing to mention. I mean, either drop the bomb on him or you don't.
Well, you know, this is a heavy responsibility for me. I'm the only one who knows. And I'm dying to tell somebody.
But there is nothing to tell, so I do not want you to tell anybody. No one.
Okay, I won't tell a soul. Mum's the word.
Right. And Mum includes Mom. All I would need is for her to hear. Be the first time in history anybody ever sent out pregnancy announcements.
Ro, don't worry about a thing. As of this moment, I'm putting it out of my mind. Well, I see you've made a strawberry cheesecake.
Not bad for a first try, huh?
No, it really looks great. How'd you make it?
You think I'm going to give away my secrets?
This secret isn't yours. It's Sara Lee's. All you did was thaw this out and stick some strawberries on top. It was easy.
It was not. First I had to scrape off all the pineapple.
Bro, you know, I still can't get over the fact that you're a married woman. Not to mention the unmentionable.
Good.
You know what I mean?
Sure I do, Brenda. Listen, sometimes I don't remember I'm married.
Hiya, babe.
Hiya, Joe.
Hiya, Bren.
Hi, Joe. Well, I guess I'll be hitting the old stairs.
Hey, what's the rush?
Oh, well, you know our agreement. Just because we live in the same building, I wasn't going to keep popping in on you.
Right, and I said that if I wanted you to leave, I would tell you.
You don't have to tell me. I'm going.
But I want you to stay.
Well, not tonight, when you two have so much to talk about.
Rhoda?
Yeah?
You have something you want to talk to me about?
Nothing that can't wait for a while.
Well, I have something I want to talk to you about, too.
Well, then why don't you go first, Joe?
Rhoda, this isn't an easy thing to tell you.
Listen, what's easy to tell anybody these days?
Well, you know, the economy is kind of down, and,
Yeah.
well, they're not putting up as many buildings in New York, so they're not knocking down as many. So business is kind of off, and, well, we may have to tighten our belts.
Yeah.
That's it. So what's your news?
Well, my news is that it might be rather difficult for me to tighten my belt.
Hi, Joe.
Rhoda, good morning. What are you doing up? I was going to let you sleep.
No, I don't want you to have breakfast without me before you went to work.
Great. What would you like to eat?
Nothing. I will have some black coffee, though.
Okay. Hey, you know, I think it's great that we haven't been spending a lot of time talking about whether or not you're pregnant.
Yeah. Spending a lot of time discussing something that may or may not happen would be ridiculous.
I haven't even been thinking about it.
I haven't even been thinking about it. At all.
Except for now.
No. Even now, I'm not thinking about it.
Me either.
This is what's called a pregnant pause.
Rhoda, how do you think it happened?
I think like they taught us in biology. If it happened, if.
Yeah, but weren't you on the pill?
Oh, yeah, I was, Joe, but I might have made a mistake. After we got back from the honeymoon cruise, I noticed I had one extra birth control pill, but I was short one seasickness pill.
Well, at least we know you're not seasick.
Joe, listen, if, and I'm saying if, you hear that? If it turns out that I'm pregnant, how would you feel about it?
Well, you don't know if you are.
I know, but if I were, if I were.
Well, if you were pregnant,
Yeah.
I'm not sure how I'd feel. But since you're not sure, I know I don't know how I feel.
Yeah. How can you be sure of an answer when I'm not sure of the question?
How would you feel?
Concern, mainly. And then I'd wonder how good a mother I'd be. I mean, I always remember my mother saying, Rhoda, I am not going to make the same mistakes with my daughter that my mother made with me. You know, everybody who ever has a kid says that, and then everybody always makes the same mistakes. I mean, Joe, I'm sitting here, I'm not even sure if I'm pregnant, and I want her home by 11 o'clock. What are you thinking?
Nothing.
What are you feeling?
Well, I guess a little stunned.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Let's stop worrying.
Okay. Well, I'm not worried, unless you are.
Like I said, let's just stop worrying, huh?
Don't worry. Fool. Yeah.
This is Carlton, your doorman.
Yeah, what's happening, Carlton?
There's a lady on her way up to see you, and she looks suspicious.
Then why did you let her up?
Because everybody in New York looks suspicious.
Carlton, I'm disappointed. You told me you were going on the wagon.
I am on the wagon.
You sound drunk.
I guess I've been drinking so long I talk this way all the time.
I see.
Rhoda?
Oh, Susan.
Hi.
What a surprise.
Hello. Boy, you got some weird doorman.
Oh, don't I know it?
He did everything but frisk me.
Well, he probably thought you were smuggling in a puppy under there.
I wish you were. The other 4 kids have been wanting one.
Susan, you're looking wonderful.
Rhoda.
Yes, you are. Listen, I think it's true what they say about pregnant women, having that special glow.
That special glow is something that pregnant women made up, so they'd feel better about looking like this. Yeah, I'm okay.
Hey, how about a cup of coffee?
Oh, I'd love it.
You want a piece of cake?
Yeah.
You're not on a diet, huh?
No, I used to do that, but no more. From now on, they eat what I eat. Hey, Rhoda, I brought you a shower present.
Oh, Susan, what for?
Well, I felt so dumb bringing you diapers for your bridal shower. So I thought I'd get you something good for a new bride.
Oh, you didn't have to do that.
Go ahead, open it.
All right.
Rhoda, this is some terrific apartment.
Yeah, I know. But, of course, we don't have all the stuff we want yet.
What are you waiting for?
The economy to get better. This is beautiful.
You really like it?
Oh, it's to pieces. Yeah, it's gorgeous. But, frankly, I might have more use for those diapers than I do for this.
Rhoda, How wonderful. I'm always so excited to hear that from somebody else.
But I might not be.
Even better. Listen, Rhoda, if it happens you need anything in the way of baby stuff, I'll give it to you. In fact, if it turns out that you're not pregnant, I'll give you a kid. Thanks, Susie. Thanks. Hey, you know something? It's very easy to find out if you are. I have a doctor's appointment this morning. Why don't you come along?
I can't do that. I need an appointment.
Don't worry. He'll take you, because if he doesn't, I pull my business.
This looks like our senior class at graduation.
Susan, you're way overdue, aren't you? No, I had that one. This is another one. Sorry I missed it. I must have been on vacation. Charlotte, this is my friend, Mrs. Gerard, that I called you about.
Hi, Mrs. Gerard. I'll be needing a little information.
Okay. What little I know, I'll be happy to give you.
Listen, girls, I'm going to go sit down. I'm standing here for two.
Right. Your first name, Mrs. Gerard?
Rhoda.
Husband?
Absolutely.
What's your husband's first name?
Joe. Joseph. I call him Joe.
Now, I'm going to let you fill the rest of this out yourself. There are some very important facts that we have to know. Mm-hmm. Childhood diseases, parents' medical history, and how you're going to pay the doctor. Okay. Now, this is a questionnaire from the Population Research Institute. If you don't mind a few more questions, Mrs. Gerard?
No, not at all.
Fine. Do you practice birth control?
I thought I did.
That means yes?
Yes.
Does that include the time when you were single?
Yes.
What method of birth control did you use? A device, rhythm, orally?
Orally. I used to say no a lot.
If you discovered that you couldn't have a child, would you be willing to adopt one?
Oh, yes, I would.
Would you consider adopting a minority child?
Yeah, sure.
Which minority would you prefer?
Jewish. Sorry, I was just joking. I was kidding. I do that when I'm nervous. Any minority is fine. Yeah.
Fine. Thank you very much. That'll be all. Now, if you'll take that to room 4 and disrobe, the doctor will be with you in just a moment.
Okay. Thank you. I've been sent to room 4.
Room 4? Hey, you're lucky. That's the room with the heater.
Joe.
Hey, babe.
Hi. What are you doing home at 1 o'clock in the afternoon?
Oh, I don't know. I just came home to have a special little lunch with you.
That's sweet. Joe, that's so gorgeous.
Well, it ought to be. It's page 27 of Bride magazine.
I love it. What if I didn't come home?
Oh, well, I was going to give you 10 more minutes, and then I was going to invite Carlton up for a glass of wine.
For Carlton, you wouldn't need a glass.
So, would you like to eat?
Yeah, Joe, are you in a big hurry?
Oh, no, I got lots of time.
Oh, good. Why don't we sip a glass of wine first?
That's a great idea. Oh, boy, this feels funny.
What?
Oh, pouring wine for a beautiful woman on a weekday at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It's like we're having an affair.
Yeah, it's terrific, huh? And we don't have to worry about my husband walking in on us. Joe?
Yeah.
I went to the doctor this morning, and I took a test.
And?
And I'm not.
You're not.
No. 15 years I'm out of school. I'm still flunking tests.
Rhoda, you're not, disappointed?
In a way, yeah. But I'm also relieved. I mean, I have nothing against having a baby, but I think it's something we should plan for, Joe.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, that way, when it arrives, it's something that we really want, rather than something we got.
Sure. No, I agree. That's funny, disappointed and relieved.
Yeah.
Those two things happen together a lot. You know, there should be a special word for it.
Yeah. How about disrelieved?
Disrelieved, that's fine.
Yeah, it's like the time I tried out for cheerleaders. I was disappointed I didn't make it, but relieved I didn't have to wear one of those short little skirts.
Oh, by the way, I got some news for you, too.
Yeah?
Yeah, you remember that bid that I told you about?
Yeah.
We got the job.
Oh, no, Joe.
Well, you can't lose them all. In the meanwhile, let's forget about all the money it's going to cost me and have a nice lunch, huh?
Okay, I'm for that. Oh, Joe, that's beautiful. Yeah, pastrami, pickled herring, sour cream, tongue, cheese, shrimp.
Yeah, I got you all the things that I thought you would like if you were pregnant.
We're in luck. Those are all the things I like when I'm not pregnant. Is that you, baby sister?
Yes, it is.
Hi, come in.
Wow, Rhoda. Oh, I'm sorry. Were you in bed?
No, silly. No, I was just trying it on. How do you like it?
Oh, sensational.
Yeah.
Oh, would I love to be able to wear something like that.
Well, why can't you?
Are you kidding? I'd look like a float in the Rose Parade.
Stop it, huh? Yes?
This is Carlton, your doorman.
Yes, Carlton, what is it?
Just wanted to let you know that your husband's on his way up
Oh, thank you.
with flowers to surprise you.
That Carlton doesn't have a decent bone in his body.